Sanchez of theFightHype.com here with Miesha Tate. Congratulations.
Thank you. I can't put words to how I feel.
How does it feel? I know grappling tournaments, you do have several different opponents in one show. How different is it fighting in an MMA tournament compared to a grappling tournament? What kind of preparation in between fights?
Well, man, it's way more intense, you know, and grappling tournaments are just like purely fun. I mean, not that fighting's not fun, but I mean, it really matters to me if I win or lose when I fight. Like when I grapple, I just do it to stay competitive and I just have fun with it. So, just a lot more pressure. There's a lot more pressure when you're fighting.
Cool. Well, you have that belt around your waist.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. I'm not taking it off. It's mine.
But there's another belt out there that you probably want to get your hands on too.
Yeah. Sarah Kaufman.
Sarah Kaufman, exactly. Would you like to get that fight pretty soon or as soon as possible, or do you want to do something, fight somebody else before that?
I think I'll probably take a little time because I really want to prepare well for her. You know, I probably want at least 4 months before I would step in there. I don't know if she's going to fight Marloes again now first, or what her plans are, or Strikeforce's plans. But you know, I'm eager to get in there. That's for sure.
Cool. How do you like this? How do you like fighting in tournament? This tournament style fighting?
They're kind of nerve-wracking. I'm not the biggest fan of tournaments, to be honest, but you know, it's a great opportunity, and I felt really confident coming into it. So I'm definitely glad that I was able to be a part of it.
Hey, thank you very much.
It's a dream come true. I mean, literally, it's a dream come true. I mean, I came here on a mission, and I feel like I made very few mistakes, and I accomplished my goal. And now it's on to step 2, which is getting that belt. And I mean, hopefully, it's with Sarah Kaufman.
Talk about the first fight and how that win, and then go ahead to the final.
Well, the first fight, I got a little bit of muscle pump. I mean, my lungs, my cardio felt great, but there was a little bit of a mix-up in the back. We thought that we were going to be the second fights out because of the cards we drew, and then they moved it to they switched it. So I didn't get quite the warm-up that I wanted, so I felt a little slow, and being that they were really fast rounds, I felt a lot more warm and poppy in my second fight.
And then the final, I guess how did you feel? I mean, just having already fought, what was it like to transition?
The first fight felt like a warm-up. You know, that's how I usually warm up, really intense, and I didn't get to do that for my first one. So the second one was just like, you know, it was fine. It felt great.
No injuries or anything? You felt good?
No, my ankles are really flexible, so I feel good.
Talk about Potomac. She's obviously really good on the ground. A lot of back and forth there in that fight.
Yeah, I just knew I had to stay really tight and not give her any, any way to create space to look for submissions. But I've got world-class grappling. I go with men all the time, and I very rarely get submitted. I think it's one of my strong points. On the ground, I have good positioning, and I'm very aware. You know, it's called proprioception. I know where my body is in reference to their body, and she got me in that one ankle lock, but it wasn't. She didn't have enough strength behind it to finish it, so I just let her kind of wear herself on it.
You had her almost in a choke. It looked like you couldn't get under her chin.
Quite, yeah. I mean, she was kind of compact, so I was under her chin, but I couldn't get that other hand out to finish, and she really had that locked up tight. So I was trying with the one-arm choke, but she just wasn't quite there.
Does your length help you against a fighter like that?
I think so. Help me keep her away a little bit more. I mean, that was kind of the game plan. You know, I wanted to keep it off the ground as long as possible because I knew that was her only chance of beating me. So a little bit of a different game plan. I felt like it went well. You know, the thing was either to keep her really far away or really close. And I did that. I kept her far away, and when we got close, you know, I stayed really tight so that she wasn't able to get anything.
Sarah, of course, she fought before, and she's a bit more of a striker.
Yeah.
Do you adjust your game plan for that?
Yeah, I adjust my game plan for every fight. You know, I mean, obviously, I think I'm stronger on the ground than Kaufman, but I feel like my striking has really improved a lot. So, I mean, I think what's going to be key to that is just mixing things up.
Any idea how long before that fight will happen? I
don't imagine it happening before like 6 months because you got to think Sarah just fought. So usually you don't fight again until 3 or 4 months. So she's going to fight Marloes, and then she's going to have me 3 or 4 months after that to get a good training camp in for me. So I've been thinking about 6.
She said yesterday she wasn't sure if she had another fight or not. She does?
Oh, well, I thought it was sure. I thought that Marloes and her were fighting. I haven't heard any different, but I thought that was what was happening.
Yeah, she wasn't sure yesterday.
Okay, well, I don't know then.